to my channel. Today I'm doing my top baby must-haves. I think I've got about 10 on my list, so I think it's probably more like a 10 top baby must-haves, like my top ones that I would suggest that you had in the first 4 months. And this is Iris. If you haven't met her before, if you haven't watched any of my videos, if you're new to my channel, or if you watch me or you follow my blog or anything, then here's Iris in her natural habitat. Say hi. You're doing tap dancing. Anyway, so my top 10 baby must-haves. So the first one on my list is the Snooze Pod, and we have found this incredible. It's so handy. It's got a bit of a price tag, but the price tag is more than worth it. She is 4 months and a week and a half-ish, and there is no sign of her growing out of it anytime soon either, whereas Lucas was out of his Moses basket by 2 months. So it attaches on, if you don't know, it attaches onto the side of the bed, and she sleeps in that. And it's so easy because when I need to breastfeed her at night, I just roll over and attach her to the boob, and when I'm done I just roll back and fall back to sleep again. And it's so much easier than getting up, getting her out of a Moses basket or a crib and putting her back down again. And she'll probably be in that until 6-7 months when she moves into the room with Lucas. So yeah, we got it in like the blush colour, so it's like a really cute sort of purpley grey, pinky colour. And yeah, it's really cute, but it's so handy, and I just feel like it's really... Why are you trying to stand? You're very little. And yeah, I just found it's been really handy and really nice to use while she's breastfeeding. And I feel like it's definitely helped with our breastfeeding journey and helped with our bond as well, because we get to snuggle up and just chill out. The second one, these aren't going in any particular order by the way, is the Sleepyhead. So we use the Sleepyhead every night, and we use it. We're starting the process of moving her to a cot. Obviously it won't be for another 2 to 3 months, but we are starting the process to getting her used to going into a cot. So I put the Sleepyhead into her cot, so she's used to being in the cot as well. I'm probably going to try and wean her, trying to get her to stop using the Sleepyhead slowly soon, because I don't really want to splash out on the more expensive one. I say more expensive, the bigger size up, because I just feel like I just can't justify... I know it lasts for ages, but I just don't really want her to constantly be sleeping in the Sleepyhead. The next item on our list is a Cusky Boo. Now, I don't know if you've heard of a Cusky Boo before, but it's basically a raggy sort of thing. It's a comforter, and it's a breathable fabric, and it's actually an NHS protocol, so they can actually you can put it in an incubator if you've got a premature baby and things like that. Basically, you sleep with it while you're pregnant, and if you're breastfeeding, you can just like rub it over your breast whilst if you've had some leakage or anything like that. So it smells like breast milk, it smells like you, and it sounds really disgusting, but it settles babies. And it's like when you sleep with like if you wear a t-shirt and then your baby's unsettled, so you put your t-shirt into the cot with the baby. It's that sort of thing, but it's safer, and it's safe in the sense that... Oh, Iris is just throwing up all over me. It's safe in the sense that I've got a pack of baby wipes here. It's safe in the sense that it's breathable, so if they put it over their face, they're not going to suffocate themselves, and that's the good thing about it, really. But she loves it, and I slept with it throughout my whole pregnancy, and she now sleeps with it every night, and if you can't get her to settle, you give it to her and she stops. So it definitely it works better for her than it ever did for Lucas. She absolutely loves it, so it's definitely one I would recommend to anybody, especially if you had a premature baby, or if you just wanted to have something that your baby wants to cuddle. If you've got an unsettled baby, if you've got a baby that won't sleep anywhere but on you and things like that, it will definitely be of help. So the next thing on the list is Ewan the Dream Sheep. So this is Ewan, and he's a dream. And basically he has 4 different settings. Lucas had him in purple and Iris has him in grey, and it's quite dirty now, but it's doing. So basically you got this 4 different settings. You press on each of his legs. So this is one of them. It's got a little red tummy, and that is the sound of the womb and a heartbeat. This is Iris's favourite. It's the lullaby and the sound of a heartbeat. This is the sound of the heartbeat, sort of like what it sounds like inside, sort of like how you would listen to your baby on a Doppler. That's what it sounds like. And it's also got the sound of the womb as well. Oh no, that whooshing noise is the womb, and then you can hear the heartbeat behind actually. And then that one is the womb, a hoover and a heartbeat. So yeah, turn him off. But he's really cute, and that helps her get back to sleep every single night. Fucking sleepyhead. And yeah, so it worked with Lucas and it's worked with Iris, and it's great. Now the next item on our list is a door bouncer. Now this one is from 3 months upwards, but obviously your baby does need to be doing certain things like holding their own head, having some sort of upper body strength, and also when you like press your legs down that they actually can weight bear in us. Obviously not, I'm not asking them to stand up, but have some sort of strength in their legs, that they're not just, their legs don't just buckle. Because most door bouncers are from 6 months, but this one is specified from 3 months because it straps around them really tightly, and it also like secures them into place and has a lot of support. And she absolutely loves it. And Lucas was the same. He had reflux, so he enjoyed being upright, and she just likes being upright. Like, she likes to be sat up, stood up. She doesn't like to be laid on her back. She doesn't like to be laid on her front very often. She's much rather being sat up or stood up, so she likes to be in her bouncer. We don't put her in for very long, no more than like 10 minutes at a time. There's occasional times it should be a bit longer, depending if she looks like she's doing really well in it. But she's always, obviously, like we're always in the room to watch her when she's in it, to make sure that if she doesn't look like she's getting uncomfortable or she's going to hurt herself. The next item is teething granules, which we've only been using for the past like week or so, but we've been using Ashton and Parsons teething granules, which you basically use half the packet for the morning and put it on their dry tongue, and then you put the other packet on in the evening. For her age, 6 months plus, you can use it 1 to 2, 3 times a day. But yeah, we obviously only use it twice a day. The next thing on our list is our rocker, and it has been a lifesaver. This literally cost about 15, maybe £20 from Argos. We had the same play gym, and the play gym she finds really boring because it's just plain pink and it's just a bit rubbish. But the rocker's great, especially when we want to eat dinner or something, and we've just prepared a really nice meal. We go to sit down and eat it, and all of a sudden Iris is like, no, pay me some attention. So she wants to be picked up, and you just need to, you only want to eat your food, so you put her in a bouncer and you put her in front of the television and you just bounce with your foot while you're eating, and she just loves it. The next thing on our list is water wipes. Now, we used these for both children. We've used them for both children now. Lucas has extremely sensitive skin to the point that if you used a random pack of baby wipes on him, like Johnson's or something like that, he is highly allergic to them, and he literally, even just by using them once, next time we go to change his bum, it literally looks like he's been burnt, and he's so sore and he just cries, and it's heartbreaking. So he's just been using water wipes. We did find that he can use Tesco's fragrance-free sensitive wipes occasionally, but we buy those for like face and hands and things, but we use water wipes for most of his nappy changes, and hers. We buy them in big bulk from Amazon. They're about £20 for a box of 12, and that usually lasts us 2 months. So the next thing is our pram. We have a Silver Cross pram, and it's the same one as we've used for both children again. With the Silver Cross pram, it's great because you can buy the colour packs. So Lucas had the lime green colour pack. So, and when we found out Iris was a girl, we went for the raspberry colour pack. And yeah, it looks nice, and I love the carry cot. The carry cot's amazing. It's so comfortable, and it's got so much wear, and we use it as a Moses basket as well when she's downstairs, don't we? The final thing on my list is the Medela pump, and it's amazing. I'm not going to show you that in use because no one needs to see my breasts, but I have found on days when I've needed to go, like when she was 2 months old, I had to go and do a photo shoot for a wedding. Well, I say photo shoot, I had to go and do some photography for a wedding for the day. So I needed to be out the house from like 11 AM until 8 PM. So I needed milk, lots of milk, and I needed to be able to pump when I was there. So I needed to pump leading up to it, and then pump while I was there to obviously stop myself from getting mastitis. Yeah, so that means that if I do decide to go out for the day, or I want to pop out somewhere or go out for an evening, that she has milk. So I like to put up a milk supply, and I also just think if I was to get poorly or needed to go into hospital or anything like that, then there is milk there for her, because while I can produce it, I might as well give it to her. So yeah, that's the Medela pump. I love it, it's great, it works really, really well. And so that's it from us. If you like what you see, please subscribe. We're uploading one video like this every Sunday around, I think it's going to be probably around 10 AM, and then we're going to be uploading one day in the life video every week, which will probably be on a Wednesday, and that's sort of what we're going to be doing from now on. We're going to try and do 2 videos a week, one day in the life and one sit down video. And obviously if you want to read my blog, then I'll leave a link below to that, and subscribe to us, like and comment. I reply to every comment that's left on my videos, and you can see more from this little pickle. Hello chicken. This little ginger chicken. My mum's family is full of gingers, so I'm quite excited that she seems to be having quite ginger hair at the moment. My little ginger bean. Little ginger bean. And yeah, you'll see more from me, Iris, Lucas, Brad. So yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video. And if there's a day in a life video, I'll leave a link to that below as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later.